Python executes the return statement in 3 steps. 1. Evaluate the return expression. 2. Store the expression value in the return value attribute. And 3. Restore the Python state from the context stack and push return value to the top of value stack. Let's walk through an example. This program contains one function called compare with parameters a and b. The compare function is called in line 8. At line 2, there is an if statement with test a is less than b. Since a is 3 and b is 4, this test is true, so Python is going to enter the if body and execute line 3. At time 21, the current line is 3 and the current tab is 2. The statement at line 3 tab 2 is return 0. Python first evaluates the return expression. Next, Python copies the expression values from the value stack to the return value. Python also pops the context stack and restores the old Python state with the popped element. At time 24, the current line is back to 8, the tab is 0, and the expression stack contains an empty element and the function call compare 3,4. LWPython has returned to the function call site. Next, LWPython pushes the return value to the value stack. LWPython also pops the expression stack and pops the function call. As a result, the expression stack contains just one empty element, which indicates that the expression evaluation is complete. Notice that the Python state at the end of a function call is the same as the state at the end of a built-in function and other expressions. In all cases, the top of the value stack contains the function output. Thus, we can use function calls interchangeably with other types of expressions. For example, we can use function calls as arguments to larger operations, or assign the output to a target. Finally, LWPython is going to pop the value stack and assign the popped value to variable z. In general, if at time t the line is I, the tab is j, the expression stack is empty, and the statement at line I and tab j is return rex, then at time t plus 1, line and tab stay the same. Rex is pushed into the expression stack, and the value stack is initialized. If at time t the line is I, the tab is j, and the statement at line I tab j is a return statement, and the expression stack contains one empty element, and the value stack contains a value, then at time t plus 1, pop the context stack and use the popped element to populate the line, tab, expression stack, value stack, local variables map, and the control map, and set the return value to value from the value stack. Finally, if at time t the return value is r, the expression stack contains an empty element followed by a function call, and the value stack contains next level and other levels, then at time t plus 1, the empty element and the function call are popped from the expression stack, r is pushed to the value stack, and parameters is none.